Before we start, we need to do some revision. Okay? You know we need to write letters 51, 70, about 21. Then the topic is algebraic expression. Okay? Then under the subject we call recognize and interpret rules or relationships represented in symbolic form. Okay? Recognize and interpret rules or relationships represented in symbolic form. Okay? Before we start, we need to know there are some terminology or there are some words that we need to know. Okay? We have something called variable. Anyone can tell me what is a variable? What is a variable? What is a variable? Yeah, it's a symbol. Okay? A variable. A variable are symbol which represent numbers. Which represent numbers. For example, we have A, B, C, X, and Y. Most of you know what X and Y. These are variables, which are e.g. A, B, X, and Y. These are variables. We need to know this language so that when you do an algebraic expression, it will be simple for us to understand what they are looking for. Okay? Yes. We have something called constant. Anyone who know what is a constant? What is a constant? Don't know. What is a constant? Try what you know. We're all here to learn. You're allowed to make mistakes. Constant.
Constant is enough.
Okay, that's very good. Clap hands for it. A constant is any number belonging to the set of real numbers. You know what are the real numbers? We have natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, and rational numbers. What are the examples of natural numbers? What are the examples of natural numbers? Yes, starting from 1, 2, 3, up until infinity. That's very good. Then what are the examples of whole numbers? Raise up your hand. Then what are the examples of whole numbers? That's very good. What are the examples of integers? Yeah, going from negative to positive. Then what are the examples of rational numbers? Rational numbers can be written in terms of A over B, but B must not be equal to 0. Reason why? If B is equal to 0, it's going to be what? Going to be what? Going to get what? Error. If you're using a calculator, you give what? Error. You know, you can't divide any number by 0. Give us what? Error. B must not be equal to 0. Okay? Then, for example, this is an example of constant, e.g., -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 1 over 2. These are examples of constant. Okay? Then we have something called coefficient. What is a coefficient? What is a coefficient? What is a coefficient? What is a coefficient? Try. What is a coefficient? You are not making mistake. What is a coefficient?
Coefficient is a negative side, positive side.
Yes. Okay. Let's write a definition of a coefficient. A coefficient is a constant. You see, now we're talking about a constant. Now we're talking about what? A constant. A coefficient is a constant attached to a variable or groups of variables. For example, where in 5x, then 5 is the coefficient of x. You see? It says a coefficient is a constant. It's a constant which is 5 attached to a variable, or variable in this case is what? Is x. You understand? That is a coefficient. Now, let's move to a term. What is a term? A term. Yes. What is a term? What is a term? Anyone? What is a term? What is a term? The number? Okay, that's the term. Let's write a term. A term is may be a single number, positive or negative. Positive or negative. And another, let's use our definitions. Or several variables multiplied but never added or subtracted. Never added or subtracted. Okay? For example, we have 4 BC. This one is a 110. Okay? It's what? 110. It's what?
110.
Then we have 4 BC. 4 BC plus 3. How many times now? 2 times. You understand? It is 210. And another one, let's say we have 4AC plus 6A plus 5. How many times do we have? 3. Okay, very good. 3 times. Okay. Now we will talk about exponent. What is exponent? We want to say solve this exponent. What is an exponent? What is an exponent? Yes?
Wow.
Pardon?
Wow.
Okay, you say exponent is in power, okay? Okay, let's try this definition. Exponent is a value which indicates how many times the term has been multiplied. The term has been multiplied. Okay? Any questions so far? Multiply by itself. What is the example of exponent do you know? Example of exponent? Exponent. Yes, like example. Okay, say 3 exponent 2. This is an example of exponent. Okay? Here I multiply 3 by 2 times. Okay? Now let's go to by. By it means 2 or twice. If you hear any word by, it means 2. Okay? Now go to do binomial. Let's go to binomial. A binomial is an expression. It's an expression containing two terms. Okay? These two terms can be joined by a positive or a negative sign. Okay? Each example, we have x plus y. This is a binomial because it's joined by a sign called positive yes. Another one, 2 minus x. Do you understand? Okay. Let's go to monomial. Monomial means 1 or alone. If they say this person is monomial, it means this person is alone. Okay? Mono means alone. Okay? Yes. Where's monomial? It means it's an expression containing one term or single term. One term. Okay? Just like you, if maybe you were saying Sanel. Sanel is monomial because he's alone. He's sitting alone. You understand? For example, maybe 4 BC. This one is monomial just because it's 110. Or maybe like 12 is monomial because it's alone. or maybe x. This one is the monomial. Then now let's move to trinomial. It means 3. Okay? Now let's move to trinomial. If you see the word tri, it means 3 times or 3. Okay? Trinomial is an expression containing 3 terms. For example, we have A plus B plus C. This one is trinomial because it has how many terms? 3 terms. Another one with x squared minus 4x plus 3. It is a trinomial because of it has how many terms? 3 terms. Now let's move to polynomial. Polynomial, it means more than 3 or many. If you see like an equation that has more, maybe 4 plus 4, 5 times, 6 times, it is polynomial. Let's start polynomial. It's an expression containing more than 3 terms. For example, e.g., let's write an example. We have A plus 2B, then plus 3C plus 4. This one is polynomial because it has more than 3 terms. Okay? Now let's move to our like terms. We have elect terms. Elect terms are variables. Variables that have same letter or same exponent. Same letter and or exponent. E.g., 12 mn squared and minus 8 mn squared. This one they have elections. Let's see. It has a number and a variable, the same variable. This one m and m. You see? Then n squared and n squared, they are the same. If you can check, there's no difference. They are the same. Okay. Now, let's do an example to see if maybe you understand. Let's draw a table. Here we have the expression. And number of terms. Then type of expression. constant, and coefficient. Okay, let's write. We have 2x minus 5. How many number of times do we have here? 2. We have how many times? We have 2. This one is what type of expression it is? Binomial, trinomial, monomial? Very good. That is binomial. Then how many variables do we have? What is the variable here? X. Very good. Which is x. Then what is the constant? -5. Sometimes you may find a question where we don't have a constant, okay? Then what is the coefficient? 2 is the coefficient of what? Of x. Okay? 2 is the coefficient of x. Alright, now we are moving. Okay? Now, let's go and know the definition of algebraic expression before I tell you a story. Do you like a story, man? About algebra and algebraic expression. And some of you, this algebraic expression, you may see, this is just an equation. What about use it? We use these equations every day. You see, that is very interesting. We solve and we leave it. Let's write the definition of algebraic expression. An algebraic expression includes at least one variable and at least one operation. We know an operation we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay? That is an example of operation, which is it. Let's write the definition. It includes at least one variable and at least one operation. Okay? Okay, let me tell a story. Some of you make the question and say, what are we going to use it in our real life? Just see some variables, some constants. Okay. Okay. We use this expression every daily life. For example, like people at the market, they use this expression to calculate whether they gain or lose. Okay? Do you understand? Another thing, this word, the word algebra comes from Arabic word called algebra, okay, which translates to reunion of broken. You are reading two things which are broken. And Muhammad al-Musa al-Kazim, a 9th century physician, mathematician, a geographer, and astronomer, is regarded as the father of algebra. Okay? I'm telling this one is the history of algebra. Now, there's another guy called Francois Vienne, was French mathematician. You know, a country called France. He was from there. In 1540 and in 1603, you see, it's been long since we have this equation. Long time ago. And people who were born in this time, they already passed away. Okay? he started the use of letters to denote unknown in algebraic expression and equations. Do you understand? So this thing is very interesting. Okay, let's take for example. Like you're waking up, né? When you're waking up in the morning, you check. In order for me to go to school, I need to bath, I need to have a breakfast, I need to pick my books and put them in my bag. What is your current a child? The distance that you need to take from home to school. You're using algebraic expression, even though it might not be in terms of x and y. Okay? And then after you've done everything, you pick your bag, you're walking. What is it you're using? Child, distance. Do you see? You see, we use math every day. Some of you might not be aware, but we use math every day. And then when you're bathing, I take the child. Oh, I started bathing now. I take 20 minutes, which is you're using this expression. Then if maybe you have a test, you're preparing the time that you need to prepare, the time that you need to have. Okay? Let's say for example, here is my dustbin. I'm throwing something. I'm putting it into the dustbin. Which means time taken for my object to arrive on the dustbin. Another thing, the resistance on the edge. Maybe you're doing something, there is a wind to resist that thing. You see? Another thing, like the weight, you see this thing, it has a weight. Maybe you put it on the weight, maybe you don't modify something. You see, this is an algebraic expression that you need to know. Then it's your life. Then you say, okay, the distance, the time, air resistance, the weight of this something. Like for example, some of you love to play soccer. Like for example, if maybe you're playing basket, you want to score. You see, you're using algebraic expression. Like for example, like a sport, I want to score. You see, that's how we use algebraic expression. Another thing, for example, like ladies who love to cook. Like maybe like they're baking, they're measuring the ingredients. They think, okay, I need to pour a certain sugar, a milk, margarine, such things. They're measuring. The temperature needed for food to be ready. You see, we use this expression. Like in health, we use it. Okay? And now, let's move. This topic is very interesting. You see, everything we do in math, we apply it in our real life. Just we don't know. We're not aware. Some of you might be aware. Some of you might not be aware. Okay. A multiplying variable can be written in different. Okay, any question? Any question? Do you understand? Do you understand? Question? Ask. Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, let's write number 1. Multiplying variables together can be written in different ways. Okay? Like A multiplied by B, or A, you see, always you see dot also represent what? Multiplication by B, or A bracket everything and B. You see? Then another one for number 2 for dividing. For dividing. You can write dividing in terms of x over y or x divided by y. You need to know this so that when you are solving, it's easy for you to understand. Another thing, adding, addition, and. Subtraction, which is where A plus B can be written as B plus A. But A minus B cannot be written as B minus A. Let's say, for example, let's say A equals to 3 and B equals to 1. Let's see. The value of it what is 3. 3 minus the value of bit what? 1. Equals, let's see if the equals. The value of bit will be what? 1 minus 3. Which will be 2 equals to minus 2. Which means they are not the same. You understand? We come to subtraction. Okay? Okay, then now let's do an example from your textbook. Open page 50. Okay? Now, they say, number 1, they say explain the operation or relationship between the variables and numbers in the following expression or algebraic expression. Okay? Okay, let's see. We have 6 multiplied by B. Okay, let's explain this. We have what? We have 6 in it, and B. 6 is multiplied what? You then write the answer will be what? 6 multiplied by B. You understand? These are the operations that we're talking about previously. Okay? We have addition, subtraction, and addition, subtraction, dividing. Another one, multiplication. Let's do this one. Example number 2. 6G minus K. Here, let's see. Here, G is multiplying what? G. It will be G times G. Okay? But now we still have another expression, which is negative or minus. It will be minus K. Do you understand? Questions? Question? Okay. Let's do another one. Okay, from your textbook number, it says, give the algebraic expression for each of these statements. It says 6 separated from A. This is it. It's 6. We have some value. We have got 6 and B. Okay? In this case, we mean what? We mean that we are separating B from from A. You would be B minus 6. What's that? B from 6. You understand? Okay? Now, let's do a class work. Any question before we do class work? Any question before we do class work? Question? This one or this one? This one. Okay, this one it says 6D. We know that from the multiplication. When I was explaining the multiplication variable, it can be written from A times B or A with A of product of B. It means here, this one is the same as this one. It means it's 6. Here in the middle there is a multiplication. Do you understand? It's 6 multiplied by B. Do you understand? Any question? Okay? Now, let's do a class work. A class work, let's do number 1A and number 3A. I'm giving you 2 minutes. To do the class work. From page 51, number 1A and number 3A. And here on number 3, whether choose any letter to present the number, whatever you can use any letter like A, B, C, D, any letter that you like, okay? Number 1A and 3A. Let's take the crossword. let's do correction. Let's correct. Okay? Number one says we're explaining the relationship between variables and the numbers in the following algebraic expression. Okay, let's see. With minus 8m, then let's write in what writing it is. Explain this relationship in words. We have got minus 8 or negative 8m. Okay, let's see. Now we've got minus to be negative 8. You understand? Then here we say that if we see two numbers with the adjoint, it means multiplication. It means negative 8 multiplied by m. Multiplied by m. You understand? Then let's do number 2. This is number 3. A number, you can choose any letter for a number. Okay, let's choose. Okay, let a number 3a. Let a number be equal to, let's say, x. Okay? It says a number which means x, or representing a number by x. It is a number which means it's an x. You understand? Added means what adding plus 9, which is that is the full expression. So what is a number? We're representing a number by what? By x. A number added. Here is what is addition by 9. Okay? Okay. That's it. But now you need to remember that when we use a letter in an algebraic expression, it is called a variable. Okay? Question? Questions? Okay? A variable is a letter which represents a real number. You know that we're talking about number, we have natural numbers, rational numbers, integers, and whole numbers. Okay, that's very good. Another thing, we're talking about this one. If maybe they say a sum increase plus they mean addition, which means we are doing what? We are adding. Okay? Then, if maybe they say difference, decrease, less than, they mean what? We are subtracting, which is a subtraction. If they say product terms of, which means it's what? Multiplication. Remember from about questions, they say division, which means we are doing what? We are dividing. Okay? Then let me give you a homework. Homework number 1. Number 1, B and C and D. Okay? Page 51. Page 51. Page 61. Number 1. Number 1. What you're doing? B, C, and D. Then number 3. You are doing B, D, F, and G. That will be your homework. Okay? Then if maybe you have any questions, then or you don't understand, we'll arrange some extra classes. Okay? Thank you. That was a lesson for today.